Hi, I'm Dr. Niky Gordon. So I'm a licensed psychologist working at Circle the City as a behavioral health consultant. So in that role, I'm lucky enough to meet with everybody, almost everybody that comes through the doors. And I get to at very least hear their story and figure out how I can help them. And in the 4.5 years that I've been doing this, I have heard just some stories that you would not believe. And especially when it comes to reasons people become unhoused. The population that, of course, is the most difficult to kind of hear what happened are those that are over the age of 65. And unfortunately, I would say it's about half of our population. So we have one woman in her 80s who has recently stayed at the respite program. And it started for her when she was living in an apartment on her own that she had been there for, I think, 18 years or something like that, something very long. So she had been on her own, been able to manage her money, been able to feed herself, take care of herself, and somehow got involved in a scam. So being very vulnerable at that age, person called and was giving her all these promises about if you send your money to this is what you might get out of whatever, and scammed her out of a couple $1,000s, which for somebody who's on a fixed income is a lot. And so she ended up not being able to pay rent, got evicted. She's never been homeless, very scary situation for her. And so here is this older, vulnerable lady who has nowhere to go, and she walks into respite and she's terrified. And it's just, everybody who heard her story was just heartbroken. Just so many layers of things that you would never think about that happen to our folks that are just like, I honestly tell anybody it could happen to you and you don't even realize that. People think they have the resources and the support, but things happen, and most of us are one paycheck away from the same scenario.